a powerful entity that controls trillions of dollars in profit, has influence over almost every big business in the world, and maintains close relationships with the biggest governments. That's what one might imagine when they hear the name BlackRock, an evil company that wants full control over their life and takes their freedom away. But is this perception of BlackRock even accurate? In order to fully understand how a single company could accumulate such a significant amount of power and influence, it is crucial first to understand what the company in question, BlackRock, actually is. 1998, the year when BlackRock was founded. BlackRock is an investment management company that provides a variety of financial services to individuals like you and me, and institutions like pension funds and even central banks. It was founded by Larry Fink, who graduated from the University of California with a degree in political science. After graduation, he started his career as a bond trader at First Boston Corporation, where he quickly rose through the ranks to become the head of the mortgage and real estate trading division. BlackRock, with its headquarters in New York City, maintains a significant global presence with over 70 offices located in more than 30 countries. In 30 years, BlackRock became the largest asset manager in the world, with over $9 trillion in assets under management. That's the same amount of money as the 10 richest men combined, times 8. Recently, BlackRock became the center of many conspiracy theories. Countless people on the internet accuse BlackRock of being evil and controlling the world through the power that they gained by holding major shares of the biggest companies in the world. Some of these videos get millions of views on YouTube or TikTok. But are these accusations and claims even true? To put it simply, no. But what has led to so many people believing these accusations and claims about BlackRock? Have they been influenced by some YouTubers, or is there actually some truth to it all? You have to understand, BlackRock is an investment company, which means they manage money from all kinds of different people and organizations. BlackRock buys parts of companies like Apple, Google, Microsoft, and even Huggies to diversify their investment portfolio and potentially earn a return on the investment of their clients. In fact, it is safe to say that regardless of the company you look at, BlackRock likely has a presence within it. BlackRock owned shares in over 14,000 companies globally. When people look at these statistics, stating that BlackRock owns a huge amount of shares of the biggest and most important companies in the world, they could easily start to believe that BlackRock has some evil intentions with all that power. It is reasonable to assume that when a single individual has invested a staggering sum of over $300 billion across just 3 companies, it could potentially pose some concerns. Just take a glance at human history. It's not hard to notice what tends to happen when individuals are given an excessive amount of power. Time and time again, we've witnessed how those in power can become corrupted and abuse their authority, leading to disastrous consequences for those under their control. However, what people tend to forget is that these positions don't exclusively belong to one individual or BlackRock as a whole, but rather to their clients. Even if BlackRock holds a significant stake in a company, it's important to remember that the funds invested come from a diverse group of individuals. But there is also a darker side of BlackRock that doesn't involve some baseless conspiracy theories spread by uninformed people online. How much can we truly consider BlackRock as harmless? Every investment firm is legally obligated to make as much money as it can without breaking the law. Considering this, it's not a surprise that BlackRock will do things that many people won't like in the process of maximizing shareholder value. It's important to note that the pursuit of profit is not a unique attribute to BlackRock alone, as practically every company in the business world is actively seeking ways to maximize its earnings. The entire arms industry, for instance, constantly anticipates the occurrence of another war from which they can profit. Another good example would be the fact that the shareholders of the world's top 5 oil and gas companies saw record profits of $209 billion with the start of the current Ukraine war. And here comes the darker part of the story. It's not a secret that there are some individuals who profit from wars and other catastrophes. Selling weapons and military equipment is one of the most profitable businesses on our planet. With the recent war in Ukraine came a lot of opportunities to make money, and as you can probably guess, BlackRock wanted to have a piece of the cake. Positions in companies like Lockheed Martin or General Dynamics, whose stocks spiked when the war started, bringing in millions of dollars into the pockets of BlackRock, are only the beginning of the story. There is something that's often overlooked by the most people that will bring even more money into the pockets of BlackRock. And it's all about the destruction in Ukraine. To put it simply, BlackRock and Zelensky signed a deal to rebuild important sectors like healthcare after the war ends. At first, this might sound generous and nice, but when you keep in mind that BlackRock owns a substantial amount of shares of many companies a country will need to rebuild its infrastructure, you can see why it would be in their interest to control where and how billions of dollars are going to be spent. This deal will bring BlackRock even more money and power. One thing that can get you a lot of power is subscribing to my channel and watching this video right here.